Former President Jacob Zuma evicts and divorces some of his wives. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are someone who watches the Mzansi Magic's famous reality show Utano Nesthembu, you can already imagine how much money and energy it takes to keep many wives happy. In fact, if the latest season of Utano Nesthembu has anything to teach us, it must definitely be the lesson of how hard it is to manage a big family, and that even if you have enough money to provide for them, time is just something you cannot buy. With that being said, what do you think about what happened to the Zuma family? Is the former president tired now, or is he broke and can no longer take care of and keep up with the cost of the expensive wives? That is the question you should answer in the comment section down below. The former president Zuma has been officially married 6 times. The first wife is Gertrude Sizakele Khumalo, whom he married in 1973. The second wife is the mother of Duduzane, Kate Manzo, whom he married in 1976. Sadly, she died in the year 2000. May her soul rest in peace. Wife number 3 is Nkosazana Zuma Dlamini. The two got married in 1982 and got divorced in 1998. Wife number 4 is Nompumelelo Ntuli, whom he married in the year 2008. Wife number 5 is Thobeka Madiba, whom he married in 2010. Lastly, now wife number 6 is Gloria Bongekile Ngema, whom he was due to marry in 2012. Including these wives, Zuma has had plus minus 10 partners with fiancés and girlfriends included. On top of this, the former president has more than 20 kids. Are you asking yourself and wondering if how much it takes for a man to keep up with such a big family, including high maintenance wives? Well, keep listening and find his way of dealing with a large family. As we all know, the former president Jacob Zuma is one of the people who are the enemy of the state and has been in and out of the courts with his lawyers defending him on his corruption cases. Unfortunately, these legal costs won't stop milking from his pockets, and as a result, the former president has had to sell his livestock in order to survive. In his effort trying to minimize the cost, Zuma has had to let go of the most expensive and high maintenance partners. The first one to go was Nompumelelo Ntuli, whom he banished in 2015 from ever visiting or returning to Zuma Nxamalala house in Kandla, KwaZulu-Natal. This was after she was accused of poisoning her husband, Mr. Zuma. Ever since she has lived an impoverished lifestyle and since ever she has been kicked out of the house. Even though the National Prosecuting Authority in 2019 declined to prosecute her, finding no evidence against her, Mantuli remains an unwelcomed person anywhere in Kandla. It is said from the start Mantuli came with a much big luggage and a hugely demanding lifestyle. Her lifestyle became a financial drain to the former president as she lived in a massive house in Morningside in Durban. The second partner to be cut out is the almost Mrs. Zuma, Nonkanyiso Nkonko. Nonkanyiso is the 24-year-old woman who gave birth to the son of the former president on the same day of his 76th birthday on April 3, 2018. Nkonko lived in the luxury Balito Hilltop estate until she was sent packing back to her mom's home in Eastern Cape in the last year after she experienced the anger of the Zuma family. Tonto was accused of shaming the ex-president by posting on Instagram that she was essentially a single mother who had to work hard to support their son. Her post invited anger from the Zuma family as it suggested that Mr. Zuma may have been an absent father. Then, in a surprising turn of events, in January 2020, one of Zuma's most loyal wives, as suggested by the look of things there by Instagram, is the sixth First Lady Thobeka Madiba. She was prevented from visiting Nxamalala. This was after she was accused of removing a SIM card on Mr. Zuma's phone without his permission. Madiba Zuma, who married Zuma in 2010 at the height of his popularity, is an active Instagrammer and is not shy to declare her love and devotion for her husband over the years when they were married. For example, in 2017, on their anniversary, she posted, "It's our anniversary. I recall when we first met 24 years ago. How could I forget the way I felt when I laid my eyes on you? I knew it was someone that would change my life forever." However, in August 2020, things had not been looking good as Madiba Zuma took her husband to the maintenance court in Durban. It did not end there as later on she tried to file for a divorce, but she later was advised to withdraw the divorce papers as she was standing to lose more benefits of being the former First Lady. On top of that, Zuma's lawyer Eric Mabuza was at pains to point out that Madiba Zuma had not worked ever since she gave birth to their daughter, and that it was always Zuma who had supported their child over the 14 years that she has been born. The woman Jacob Zuma chose to marry earlier in his life, all of them had their own way and had careers and could support themselves. His first wife, Khumalo, is older than him. Khumalo and Zuma have no children together, and she has remained a queen of the family at the Nxamalala. Khumalo has always lived a productive rural lifestyle as she is a farmer and a spaza shop owner. She is a low-maintenance wife who has shown no interest in the public glamorous lifestyle. As a result, she has never been a financial drain as other wives seems to be. In 2011, it was reported that Zuma and another long-standing fiancé, uNonkululeko Mhlongo, were preparing to tie the knot. When he was a president, Mhlongo would often sit with other presidential spouses at ceremonies and was generally regarded as part of the Zuma family. However, despite the reports of the planned wedding, the wedding never happened. Lastly, the one woman Mr. Zuma had promised to marry was a businesswoman, Nomthandazo Mathaba Mthembu, who pulled a "You Promised to Marry Me" episode back in 2013 when she flooded the gates in Kandla, coming with her family, singing song of customary courtship, claiming to be bringing gifts to the Zuma family. The results of that episode ended up with her being kicked out of the house. And as far as we know, currently the former president is left with only two spouses, the First Lady Gertrude Sizakele Khumalo and Bongi Ngema Zuma, whom he married in 2012. And that is the end of this story. Comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.